So over the last 6 months or so, I've started to hear more and more about this Facebook bonus program. And honestly, I didn't really know what it was until one of my Facebook pages was approved just about a month ago. And so I decided once I got that approval that I was going to kind of jump all in. I thought I would ramp up the number of posts I was doing per day on that Facebook page and see how much money I could make. It's now been about 30 days since that Facebook page was approved, and my earnings are way beyond what I expected. And so I'm going to share exactly what those earnings are, but I'm going to share 3 things today in this video. First, what is the Facebook bonus program and how do people get approved? Second, how much money have I made and what strategies are working for me? And then 3, I'm going to dive into specific examples. And so stick around for those 3 things. Let's jump into this Facebook bonus program. So first of all, what is the Facebook bonus program? Well, this is a program set up by Facebook that they pay a performance bonus to creators. Now, this could come in 2 forms. It could be somebody that has a personal page that's been approved or a regular Facebook page, what I'll call, a business Facebook page. And the second one is what I'm going to be talking about. I got my Facebook page, a business Facebook page, a very niche Facebook page approved. Now, my understanding is that this bonus program has only been around for about a year or so, maybe slightly longer. And so it's relatively new and there's not a lot of information out there for how to get approved. But I've seen recently that they've been approving pages with smaller and smaller followings. I've heard of as little as 2,500 page followers or maybe even a little less. My page that I got approved with, it had 60,000 followers, but I actually don't know how long I've had that approval for. It's just one of those things that you don't apply to. You just get a notification on your page that says, hey, you've been approved. Hit the accept button. So that button may have been there actually for several months before I clicked it and got approved. So look for that on your own page. Now, there also is a Reels bonus program that is separate. There is also an in-stream video sort of bonus program. You can get ads in the middle of your videos, can get approved as well. So there's at least 3 different sort of bonus programs that I'm aware of. I'm talking about the Facebook page performance bonus program. That's what it is, and you get paid for the engagement on your page. So the more comments, the more likes, the more views on your content that you get, the more you'll earn. They don't say exactly you get paid so many cents per 1,000 views or anything like that. You can kind of calculate that on your own, but it's really just up to Facebook. But what is fascinating about this program is that you do not need to send anybody off of Facebook. You don't need to send people to your website in order to make money. So if you just post a meme, an image in your Facebook page and it gets millions of views, you'll make money from that. And I'm going to show you exactly how much money I've made because I've had a couple of posts go viral and do just that. Of course, you can also send traffic off of Facebook, but you get much better engagement if you don't have a link in your post. And Facebook, I believe, likes it if you keep people on their platform. I think that Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook themselves, they're trying to keep people on their platform for as long as possible. So they're kind of becoming like the new TikTok. If you go to Facebook and you scroll, you're just going to see a bunch of videos. You're going to just see a bunch of image posts. And a lot of times it's not from your friends. And so that's what's going on here. All right. So that's what the Facebook bonus program is. That's how you get approved, or that's how you get paid. You can express your interest. You can click a button, say, I'm interested, but there's no official way to apply to the Facebook bonus program. You just have to look for that approval. All right. So let's jump into how much money I'm actually making. Currently, and I'm going to refresh this screen here, I'm currently at $2,792, and I have 1 day left. You can see I started on June 3rd. I end on July 3rd. If you look in the first comment of this video, I'm going to post my total earnings for the 30 days because I'm going to finish this video before my first 30 days are up. But boy, I'm going to get so close to that $3,000 mark. This is way beyond what I expected from the Facebook bonus program. What I did differently with this Facebook page is that previously we were only posting 2 or 3 times a day. And, 1 or maybe 2 of these times, we would post a link to our website. And so we were trying to send a lot of traffic off the site and make money from display ads on our website. But as soon as I got approved to the Facebook bonus program, I decided, let's double down on this and see what we can do. And so starting roughly June 3rd, I started posting 15 times per day. These are image posts, status posts, just questions. Hey, try to get engagement with our audience. So 15 times a day, and only about 2 or 3 of those were links to our website, right? All the other posts, 12, 13 times a day, we're just posting images and things that would create engagement right on Facebook. And it's been huge. We've had a couple of posts just go absolutely viral and currently sitting at $2,800. I'll also share how much money I've made from my website because we are sending traffic off the site, so stick around for that. But let's look at some of these specific stats. So in the last 28 days on my Facebook page, you can see that I've gotten a post reach of 16,843,000 people. So almost 17 million people have scrolled past or seen my posts from my Facebook page. Engagement, how many people actually interacted with it in some way, liked it, commented? Over 1 million people. And then number of reactions. So this is number of people that have actually liked it, had more interactive. 336,000, 84,000 comments. It's done really, really well in the past 28 days. So let me give you some individual stats. So just in the past, let's look at 2 things. Let's look at the past 28 days. And if I sort this by engagement, so I'll have my most engaging posts here at the top. You can take a look at this. We've had 6 posts that have gotten more than 1 million post reach. So more than 1 million people have seen this. Our top one went absolutely nuts, has a post reach of 12 million. And if I click on this, you can see that it has over 172,000 likes or interactions with 39, almost 40,000 comments. And then our second most popular one, right, has 36,000 likes and thumbs ups. So people are really interacting with this and they are engaging with this content. Now, if I look at just over the last 7 days, you can see that even our most viral post hasn't happened in the last 7 days, but it's happening recently. I feel like we've landed on some things that are working really well. We have 3 posts just in the last 7 days that have over 1 million engagement or 1 million people reached, 19,000 reactions on this one that was just posted just 3 days ago. A lot of our posts are doing extremely well, and of course it has translated into that earnings that I shared just a second ago. So you're probably wondering about my strategies. What's working well? For the most part, the things that are getting a lot of engagement are just image posts. So kind of think about memes, right? Just images with captions on them, or status posts with an image where we ask a question. Those are the things that have done really well. We haven't posted any videos, but more specifically, we've changed our strategies a little bit because when we first started this website, it was more news related. It was all the new things that were coming out in the niche, and those did so-so. But we shifted recently because I thought about the demographic of people that are on Facebook, and they do tend to skew a little bit older. So people in their mid 40s or 50s or 60 plus. That's the majority of people that are on Facebook. It just skews a little bit older. And so I thought, if we can do some things that are a little bit nostalgic for these people, and we kind of stumbled onto that because we posted some things of, here's some older things that happened in this niche. What do you guys think about this? And those got a lot of engagement. And so I'm going to give you some examples, but that's one thing we've shifted from going more new things happening into the niche to here's something, do you remember this from 30 years ago? And that's been kind of interesting. So now we're doing a niche of new things and old things. And the old things in particular are the ones that are going absolutely viral. People just love to reminisce, talk about the good old days, things that, they see this image and they comment on it.
Hey, remember Ghostbusters? Oh, I remember.
So that's one tip. All right, now I want to talk in concrete examples. I'm not going to reveal my niche here today, but I will reveal another one that I'm going to give some examples with. So let's imagine you're in the board game niche, right? You have a Facebook page talking about board games, right? You could just be posting a lot of things, memes. Here's one example. And it's more than okay to come on here and use existing memes or to slightly change them a little bit and then post like a status post, right? Ask a question about that. So this would be a good one because this one's kind of like nostalgic as well. Hey, I've collected all these board games. How much are they really worth? And that can start a big discussion, right? And here's another one. So if I were in the board game niche, I would be thinking about vintage board games or thinking about people that are 50, 60, 70 years old. What might they remember from their childhood? What board games or card games from their childhood might spark a reaction or a memory from them, right? So it might be as simple as just posting a picture of games, right? And asking a question about it. Or what works really well is to compare the good old days to today. And if some way you can phrase it in a way that says, yeah, the good old days were great. Nowadays, not so much. You could say something like an image of all these old board games and say a closet from the 70s versus a closet from 2024. And maybe in the closet from 2024 is just a Roku receiver, right? And you sort of say, what do you think is better? Or, I enjoyed my closet way more than I enjoy my closet nowadays, back then, right? Things like that. Or just you could post a really old, obscure, sort of board game and say, hey, do you remember playing this one? Those types of things, right, could do really, really well when you think about the demographic on Facebook tied with your specific niche. In this example of board games, that could get a lot of reactions and people, I remember playing for hours with, my parents or my brothers and sisters, that sort of thing. That does really well. Eric Cannon. And now here's the kicker, actually, is that I am sending some traffic to my website as well. So you can look at Google Analytics. You can see that over the past 30 days, I believe is what I have selected here, I've got 46,000 page views on my website. And a lot of this is coming from Facebook. Not all of it. Some of these spikes earlier on came from Reddit, but most of this, it's 2, 3, 4, maybe 5,000 page views a day. A lot of that is coming from Facebook. And sometimes what we'll do is after a post goes viral, we'll go back in and we'll add a link in the status after it's reached, 20,000 impressions or something like that. Or we'll add a link in the first comment. Not on all of our posts because, as you can see, the Facebook bonus program is earning more than my website now, but we are still getting some traffic to our website. So that's a nice little kicker at this point. And currently, I am monetized with Journey by Mediavine, and I've been pleasantly surprised by the earnings there. It's been more than Ezoic, for example. It's only been on Journey for about 7 days, but the RPMs are around $10.60. Not great, but I expect that is going to improve once Journey starts to learn my website and fully gets all the data for my website. But it's made about $180 in the last 6 or 7 days. And so if you multiply that by 4 to get a full month, right, we're talking close to $800 in a month that the website will make as well. So all in between the Facebook bonus program of about $3,000 and close to $700 or $800 from display ads on my website, we're talking close to $4,000, most of it coming from this niche Facebook page. Now, if you want to see a video that I did where I went a little bit more in depth with my Facebook page, I recorded a private call with my Niche Pursuits community. You can go over to the members area. You can join it for $1 if you use coupon code YouTube. It's over at community.nichepursuits.com. You can get my call and a lot of others. Overall, I've been pleasantly surprised with the Facebook bonus program and how much I've been able to earn in my first 30 days. I would love to hear your thoughts. Have you been approved for the Facebook bonus program? Let me know in the comments and let's continue the discussion there. Thanks a lot for watching.